The shoulder patch worn on an Army uniform is important to soldiers and veterans because each of those colorful patches has a history behind it. When you become part of a military unit, you become part of its story, part of the history behind the patch. Hi, I'm Jim Bromley, and this is the Roving Historian channel. The U.S. Army's 25th Infantry Division, nicknamed Tropic Lightning, is home-based at Schofield Barracks, Hawaii. The division has a stellar record from World War II, Korea, the Cold War, and the global war on terror. This video is a short history of the 25th Infantry Division in the Vietnam War. The 25th Infantry Division's shoulder patch, depicting a lightning bolt superimposed on a taro leaf, was formally adopted in 1943. The colors of gold and red were those of the late Hawaiian monarchy, while soldiers over the years have jokingly nicknamed the patch the electric chili pepper or the electric strawberry. In 1953, the nickname Tropic Lightning was adopted officially. In response to a request from the U.S. Military Assistance Command in Vietnam, the division sent 100 helicopter door gunners to the Republic of South Vietnam in early 1963. By August 1965, further division involvement in the coming Vietnam conflict included the deployment of Company C, 65th Engineer Battalion to South Vietnam to assist in the construction of port facilities at Cam Ranh Bay. In December 1965, the Tropic Lightning Division deployed to South Vietnam in force. In a massive airlift, the 3rd Brigade deployed to the Central Highlands at Pleiku, while the rest of the division was transported by sea. Operation Blue Light was the largest and longest airlift of personnel and cargo into a combat zone in military history before Operation Desert Shield during the Persian Gulf War. The command group of the division had established their base in the Cu Chi district, 20 miles northwest of South Vietnamese capital of Saigon. By April 1966, the entire division had arrived in country and was ready to strike the enemy. During the period from the summer of 1966 to the spring of 1967, the 25th Infantry Division was the largest division in Vietnam with 4 brigades under its command. Those were the division's 1st and 2nd Brigades, as well as the 3rd Brigade 4th Division and the 196th Light Infantry Brigade. During 1966 and 67, the division engaged in operations to destroy communist forces within their area of responsibility while engaging in humanitarian missions to support the Vietnamese people. In the fall of 1966, the division took part in Operation Attleboro, which was the largest unit operation of the war at that time. The fierce fighting during this operation resulted in the defeat of the 9th Viet Cong Division. The lessons learned were successfully applied by the Tropic Lightning in Operations Cedar Falls and Junction City, conducted in War Zone C in early 1967. From 1966 to 1970, the Tropic Lightning Division fought the North Vietnamese Army and the Viet Cong in areas north and west of Saigon. In late January 1968, enemy forces began a major offensive during Tet, the Vietnamese New Year. During the 1968 Tet Offensive, the 25th Infantry Division stopped Viet Cong attempts to seize Tan Son Nhut Airfield and participated in the defense of Saigon. The Vietnamization of the war, or the turning over of fighting roles to South Vietnamese forces, and the withdrawals of U.S. forces began in 1969. In April of 1970, the Tropic Lightning took part in Operation Bold Lancer, which brought the Vietnam War into neighboring Cambodia to destroy enemy sanctuaries previously immune from attack. In this operation, the 25th Infantry Division confiscated thousands of tons of supplies and hundreds of weapons. This incursion crippled the Cambodian-based efforts against American units and allowed the South Vietnamese time to prepare to take over the war. By late December 1970, elements of the 25th Infantry Division were able to begin redeployment to Hawaii. The 2nd Brigade was the last element of the Tropic Lightning Division to depart Vietnam. It arrived at Schofield Barracks in the early days of May 1971. The 25th Infantry Division served for 1,716 days in Vietnam, receiving participation credit for 12 Vietnam campaigns and being twice awarded the Vietnamese Cross of Gallantry with Palm. 8 Tropic Lightning units were awarded Presidential Unit Citations and 11 received Valorous Unit Awards. 21 Tropic Lightning soldiers were awarded the Medal of Honor. Today, the 25th Infantry Division, Tropic Lightning, remains home based at Schofield Barracks, Hawaii. Their mission is to be America's forward-postured, ready reaction force, prepared to work with our allies and deploy anywhere in the Indo-Pacific area of responsibility. The soldiers personify the division's motto, ready to strike, anytime, anywhere. If you enjoyed this History Behind the Patch video, I hope you'll hit the like button or leave us a comment, especially if you're a veteran of the Tropic Lightning Division. Tell us about your service in the comments. Swing by the channel to find more History Behind the Patch videos, and please subscribe so you won't miss out on future videos and help us build our channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.